This is Skilltree Saga on PC Steam. It's kind of like an RPG roguelike kind of game. It's got some. It's really heavy on the RPG, as in it's a role playing game of less of an action game. You do have a map that you can progress through. They say there's 100 stages, but I don't know how because I've been playing for about maybe 7 hours and I haven't really progressed too far in the story. I mean, I think I have, but I don't know. After reading, there's 100 stages. Um, each adventure or stage costs money over here. You can see it costs 100 ducats to actually go there. So one problem is if you don't have money, you can. Well, one thing that's actually really good is if you don't have money, you can still go there. But if you do have money, it takes it away from what you currently have, which kind of hurts you because it takes longer to progress. You'll have to go back to areas you've already defeated to just keep getting a higher level. You can see I'm level 32 here. You just keep going back to get more money and items. So this is a level a little higher. They tell you what enemy you're actually going to fight. I'm going to fight a level 28 Realms Wood Wolf. Because of that, you have an idea of what the enemy does, but you don't know actually what he's going to do. I know that the wolf has the hard skin and he has abilities to attack, but I don't know in the order that he's going to do them. That's where it kind of comes into a fun RPG. You know, it's cool. And then when you beat it, you get you can get items or gold. I found a chain shoulder of the tiger. It gives you two different kind of stats here, and as well as it has a sell value, which is a lot of things. You'll find that you'll get really good items and everything else is junk, so you'll have to sell it. However, if you die in a dungeon, you don't carry anything. You don't bring it with you. You leave it. You drop it in a dungeon. So there's that risk versus reward. Do I keep going in deeper, or do I leave and take what I currently have? Because if you find something and equip it, I think it's a bug, but you'll keep it. Whereas I think you're supposed to drop it. Everything in the game, all the dialogue in the game says you're supposed to drop everything you find, even equipped items, but I don't. Maybe that's a problem. It feels like it's a port over from a mobile game, and maybe that's why. The game's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. I put 7 hours into it or so, but it does get a little repetitive. I think it was fun because I can do other things in the background with this. I can watch a show, I can watch a movie while I'm playing, so it doesn't feel as boring, as drab as it really is. When you sit here and play the game, just what am I gonna do? It's boring. Come on. All right, now we've seen a couple fights. Let's see actually what's going on. As you level up, current level 26, I have 25 points available. These are all of the abilities that you can buy in the game. There's nothing else that I'm aware of, that I've seen, that I've read. So you start at the base of the tree here, you get the elemental strike, and you work your way up. Each limb or branch has different abilities. You can mix and match, which is cool. But obviously, if you want to get to the top of the branch, which is the most destructive skills, you have to work your way up. Duh. On the bottom, you have 6 abilities that you can equip at once. So those are the ones you bring into battle, and in the order you're going to perform them in. So if I put this Astral Strike first here, it's gonna be the first ability that I use, and then you can space them out. So my first attack is just gonna be a regular sword swing. My second attack is going to be the vacuum or the windbreaker, which is like a combo breaker. So if it interrupts them, so if they're about to perform an attack, it'll interrupt that attack, which is very, very useful. Then I can have on my third attack or third turn, if I take it, if I'm not interrupted or not dazed, is Vacuum Sphere, which does like 50% more magic damage, blah, blah, blah. That's a little problem with the game, is that you can't get rid of things once they're equipped. You kind of have to stack on top of it to get rid of it, which is a little, again, I think it's a mobile port, and I feel that's might be why. You do have 6 different attributes. Each one does a certain thing. It tells you on the side, which is very nice. You just highlight over it, and then it tells you exactly what it'll do, what you're going to miss, or what you're going to gain by having it. Your sword attacks are going to be with your strength, and then as you do your magic abilities, like the Astral Strike or whatever, you'll use your cleverness to do more magical damage. It's a pretty basic game, but yet it's somewhat has a little bit of, like, what do I do with this? Do I keep this? Am I going to go more magic? Am I going to lose more strength to use this? You can see I currently have like these shoulders here that have 3 different stats on them. Maybe I want to put on this one because I want more strength or more cleverness. So there's a little bit of a thinking there, but not much. Like I said, the game is really fun if you want to watch a movie or do something else while you're playing it, because it doesn't really take much. So you can see I lost. So I've lost all of the items I found. That sucks. Now I have to go back to the main castle. Then you can go and purchase things from the merchant. As you're adventuring in different places, you'll come across a goblin who will sell or buy items that you found. I've went back here to a dungeon I've defeated many times to get money and loot. You can see you run right through the stuff, but when you get to the higher levels that I was just in, do you stay or do you leave and take what you've plundered? Like I said, about 7 hours into the game. It's pretty fun, but again, it's really boring if you're just going to play this game all by itself. Here's some treasure I found. I can open it up, blah, blah, blah. There are 2 different currencies in the game. There's gold and rubies, or diamonds. Here's a diamond as I speak about it. Diamonds are the only thing you can use to buy health potions and mana potions. They're the only thing that can heal your health or your mana. There's no other way besides leveling up or leaving a dungeon and going back to town. It's a problem because the diamonds are pretty rare to get, and I feel you have to kind of think, oh, am I going to use my diamonds to buy the mana to bring into the next fight so I can get further? When do I use my potion? Because they're so rare, it puts a real struggle on you and as to when you're going to use them. I'm more inclined to try to push out when my health is really low. That's when I'll use a potion to see if I can push myself further through the level. Here's a level 10. Every 10th level you'll fight a boss and it tells you what it is. And they're pretty devastating. You can see I flew through those first 3 guys, but this guy's got a lot more health. He's got some moves like this obliterate. If this hits, it does a lot of damage. Might even kill you in like 1 hit. And they all drop pretty good loot when you fight a boss, so that's really cool. It's a fun game, but it's not a solid enough game to warrant you putting more than 20 hours. It seems like a really long time in this game. It's fun. It's basic. It would be great as a mobile game, but it doesn't have much more to it than that. Check it out. It's Skilltree Saga on PC Steam. This is worth playing if you're playing something in the background. If you're botting in Diablo 3, this is a great game to check out in the background. If you're or just interested in it, definitely pick it up. It's not a full price game, however. I would not pay full price for this.